Where have you been? I've been waiting for you to arrive for days now. Hold on. Are you all they sent? Didn't the Tribunal send you? Well, no matter. I'm just glad you're here. This is Circa Mora, the Cirque. The Lotus Plague reached us right before the Molborn arrived. They claim they're here to help, but I don't trust them. In all the confusion, I'm embarrassed to admit that I lost track of my brother, Deshaan. He's the town consul. Yesterday he went to check on the townsfolk afflicted by the plague, but he's disappeared. Can you help me find my brother? Someone in town must know what happened to Deshaan. He loves to visit and chat with all of our neighbors. Come on. The sooner we find my brother, the sooner I can start thinking about dealing with the plague. Hey, you're going the wrong way!
moving! them throw you around like that.
Our ways are not your ways, outsider. Don't meddle in things you don't understand. Did you now? Spare me your judgments. We do what we must to survive. I've watched hundreds die from the plague, horrible, painful deaths. My people are safe here, but they must eat. Something had to be done. Gariel was weak. He didn't understand the need for moral ambiguity. He threatened to turn the entire camp against me. That was unacceptable. You would doom my people to starvation, or death by the plague. That...
What in oblivion are you? I'm getting out of here.
How dare you judge us? We do what we must to survive. You what? Do you have any idea what you've done? You really have no idea, do you? Isn't it obvious? You left your friend here in the camp, unguarded, and now she's nowhere to be found. She was obviously a woman of good taste, cinnamon, to be specific, and my people were so very hungry.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to. My time grows short. Tired of walking anyway.
Rub the sticks together, then build a tinder fort.
Yeah.
The destruction, the loss of life. This slaughter was totally unnecessary. We were set upon by the Veriansu, a tribe of heathen ashlanders. They attacked Muth-Na, this place of healing and refuge, killing monks and afflicted alike. We're a simple order. We use the tear of St. Veloth to help those afflicted by the Lodos plague. I gathered as many survivors as I could, but the Veriansu have taken captives. They tossed them into burning buildings. Our leader, Dalril Belvane, is still in there, searching for survivors, and trying to protect the tear of St. Veloth. I'm worried about Dalril Belvane. Without his spiritual guidance in this time of tragedy, I fear our order will crumble. Still, he insists we must have the tear of St. Veloth, and he could not bear to stand away while others suffer, so he remains in Muth-Na. Veloth shed the tear after he led the Chimer from Somerset to Morrowind. The artifact has the power to heal sicknesses. We haven't been able to cure the Lodos plague, but the tear can slow the speed at which the plague ravages the afflicted. I don't know. They revere Veloth, call him the Prophet. They hate this plague and probably want the relic for themselves. But they disrupted our work, and now the plague husks are everywhere. Violent, unthinking monsters. Without our constant prayers to direct the power of the tear, many of the afflicted were suddenly overwhelmed by the plague, and they transformed into those creatures. All the time, if you must know. Dalril is unique. For the leader of a pacifist order of healers, Dalril craves action. He can't help himself. He's attracted to trouble, and he always wants to do good. It's very confusing for the rest of us.
You lead.
I see cunning in your eyes, and smell blood on your weapon. But if you're a Veriansu, I'm a bloated netch. What brings you to Muthna? Ela Senar worries too much. I never ran from a battle in my life, and I ain't about to start now. The Veriansu, bah! They fear the Lodos plague. Their solution is to capture our monks and the afflicted alike and toss them in the fire. I won't stand for it. I traded my sword for a monk's robe, but I'm no coward. That's the spirit. If it's quiet to the east, run west, I always say. Just watch out for the plague husks, and rescue who you can. I'll take this poor soul and deliver her to Ela Senar. Come, child. Let's get you to safety.
So many, what a horrible fate to befall these people. I know that, but Doral isn't the only one who won't abandon the afflicted. I can't just leave. Someone has to collect the medallions of the fallen. The medallions focus the power of the tear of Saint Veloth. Wear one, and the effects of the plague are slowed. When the Ashland is attacked, the medallions were scattered. We have so few of them. They won't do anyone any good on these husks. Oh, thank you. If you succeed, bring the medallions to me, north of Muthna.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armigers.
Thank you for saving me. I knew Doral would send help.
All right, don't cry for mummy.
Thank the Tribunal. It was getting so hot in here.
Praise Vivek. Did Doril send you?
Thank the Tribunal. It was getting so hot in here.
Praise Vivek. Did Doril send you?
Thank the Tribunal I found you. I need your help. They captured Doril Belvane. They tied him up and threw him into a burning building, and they continue to fan the flames. They consider our work to be blasphemous, and fire is their solution to everything. Please, you must save Doril. I'm leaving before something bad happens to me too.
Beck, I hope you're watching.
Try breaking free!
Will nobody help?
It's about time you showed up. I was beginning to get a bit charred round the edges. Fire. It's the Veriansu's answer to everything. To them, it purifies plague victims and blasphemers alike. Those Kwama droppings. I tried to circle around a pack of plague husks and ran right into an Ashlander patrol. We can't go, not yet. The Veriansu believe we defiled the tier of St. Veloth. They plan to destroy it. We have to get to the monastery and save the tier. If they destroy it, we're all lost. The tier is kept below in the basement. Let's go get it. Ah! Gods, I haven't been hit like that since the war. Witch must have put a hex on the tier. Did you see that? Threw me clear across the room. By Veloth's hammer, that's the best news I've heard all day. Listen, the Veriansu are never going to leave us be, not while their leader's still alive. I know that sounds terrible, but it's true. Yes, Ashkan Ginasa leads these Ashlanders. Go to the Veriansu camp and kill him. Cut off the head of the snake, and the body dies. Meet me on the North Road when you finish.
invader in our camp? You'll die for this.
Go around! To the side! Go around! Length, now!
There's just too many of them. Quiet, or they'll notice us. I was trying to figure out how to sneak past all these Ashlanders so I could burn their supplies. They killed our father, and me and my brothers vowed revenge. It's just a foolish dream. I'm about as stealthy as a herd of guar. That I do. I would really like to see their supplies burn. Are you someone who could get in and out without getting killed? I can even give you a torch. If you do it, meet me and my brothers on the road north of Muthnar.
Is it done? I put the tear of St. Veloth in a safe place. By the three. Let's hope the Veriansu go home now. I just pray I haven't made things worse. I left the army to get the blood off my hands. But look how that turned out. You killed him. But I let the arrow fly.
I've been wanting to visit here. Spare a moment?
Nonsense! I'm sure it's just a clerical error. You'll be in the academy next season for sure.
Fate summons you, champion. Will you answer its call?
News from the Gorge has arrived. The Maulborn have been defeated.
That was quick. Don't tell me something went wrong. Wonderful.
Choice between death or the yoke. But then our three people knew what must be done to end the oppression. All three became one, forged by war. The ebon hearts rose and drove the Akaviri back to the sea.
Fate summons you, champion. Will you answer its call?
Uncle, are you all right? You look so pale. No wonder my brother wouldn't let me come by to visit.
Don't worry about me. I'll be back on my feet in no time. But what about you? Your brother said that neither of you had taken the curative yet.
Uncle, I'm not sure about these Maulborn, and their curative sounds too good to be true, but don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I see Arona has conscripted a new soldier into her private army. Is Deshaan missing? He was by yesterday for a visit. I know he had other stops to make. He did seem concerned about the Maulborn, though. Sealing themselves in their quarantine, no longer providing the curative. It made him furious. My niece's visit was more than enough. I feel better already. Besides, I've overcome worse ailments than a queasy stomach and a bad cough.
Grell, are you in here?
Brave little scream, do you know how to swim?
Look at this place. How could Grell let it get this bad? He was never what you'd call neat, but he wasn't a slob either. He stocked up on the Malborn curative, gathered his friends, and was going to ride out the plague. I wonder what happened. Grell is a friend of my brother. I wonder why he hasn't come to welcome us. And look at all the empty bottles of curative. How could these people consume so much and still be so ill? Oh, by Bavek! Where are my manners, of course? That's the least I can do since you agreed to help me find my brother. What would you like to know? As the ranking member of House Redoran in this town, he's more or less the one in charge. He's good at it too. The townsfolk look to him for leadership and advice. And truth be told, so do I. You haven't heard about the Lotus Plague? People get sick, turn violent. Some claim they become monsters, but I haven't seen it. At least not yet. The Malborn have a cure. They promised to fix this. That's why we let them set up their quarantine. By the tribunal! Grell! Poor Grell. What in Oblivion's name happened to him? Let's get out of here. By the three, this place smells terrible.
Oh, look at me. I'm a terrible mess. You really must excuse my dreadful appearance. I haven't been feeling very well lately. By the way, you haven't seen Nostrum Breva, have you? She promised to bring me more of the Malborn curative. Dithisum, the town consul? Such a nice young man. Why, I do recall that he came to see me yesterday. He said he had other townsfolk to check on, but that he would bring me a curative as soon as he could. The curative? Remarkable stuff. Tastes awful, but wipes the plague right out of your system. One of those delightful Malborn gave me one a few days ago. Nostrum Breva, she called herself. But I think I need another dosage.
The sicker people get, the more incoherent they become, and now it looks like the rumors are true. The Lotus Plague does turn people into monsters. I don't think we're ever going to find my brother. The quarantine? I guess it makes sense that Dithisum would want to go see what the Malborn are doing in there. And I've yet to see any evidence that the curative works. All right, if you want to go to the quarantine, I'll go with you. The Malborn set up the quarantine around the old graveyard. In the beginning, they were letting people inside and freely distributing the curative, but they closed the front gate a few days ago and haven't responded to any of our requests. Dithisum provided them with the old graveyard key when they first arrived, and I've seen Malborn coming and going through the back gate. If we go to the back gate, I'm sure we can get one of the Malborn to let us inside. Hey, you're going the wrong way! Look, it's just like I told you. It's just like I told you. The Malborn are using the back gate. Hey!
They're coming for us.
What are you idiots doing? Do we look like plague husks to you? Did you see that? They attacked us. And for no good reason. Let's find the key and see what the Malborn are hiding in there. Look over there. That's one of the Malborn. One of the husks must have gotten him.
What are they up to in there? And why won't they let me get a look at their curative? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you standing there through the haze of my indignation. Can I help you? No, wait. You can help me. I'm the town alchemist, and I want to get a sample of the Malborn curative. They refused to give me any. Proprietary formula, they said. Well, I want to figure out what's in this miracle elixir. I don't trust anything labeled proprietary. Do you always skip ahead in the story? No one has an iota of patience anymore. But yes, I need a few bottles of the curative. I'm sure you'll be able to find some inside the quarantine. Then we'll see what's in this proprietary formula. Just watch your step in there. I don't trust these Malborn or their good intentions.
By the three, this place chills me to the bones. Let's see if we can find my brother and then get out of here.
Don't like your odds.
Deshaan, my brother, what happened to you? By the three, I fear the plague consumes you, brother.
Verona, what are you doing here? It's not safe.
The Maulborn attacked us, and the afflicted are turning into plague husks. Oh, Deshaan, this is dreadful.
The Maulborn are spreading the plague. For some reason, they want everyone to become afflicted. They're not healers. They're monsters. The Lodos plague. I have no idea why. But it's clear to me that the Maulborn curative is actually the source of the disease. Whatever they're planning, you have to stop them. That's not important. Get my sister out of here and stop the Maulborn. Destroy the so-called curative and put an end to that mad woman, Nostrum Breva. Then convince her. I'm too far gone. I don't want to become one of those things and hurt my sister. Besides, she's a Redoran. She has a duty to the Cirque and its people. I knew you'd understand. Convince her to leave without me. I don't want her to see what happens next. I acquired some of the Maulborn poison. A death of my choosing is better than turning into a monster.
Is my brother ready? I need to get him out of here. That's ridiculous. Why in the world would he want to stay in this dreadful place? I won't hear another word. He's coming with me, and we're going to make him better. He's not gonna die. He's not. Stop making sense, damn you. And damn him. And damn the Maulborn. All right. Just give me a moment to say goodbye. Don't do this, Deshaan. The Cirque needs you. I need you.
Oh, little sister. The Cirque will be fine. And so will you.
Damn you, brother. I'm going to miss you, but I'll do as you ask. And you, meet me outside after you've dealt with these Maulborn bastards.
Thank you for letting me end this my way. Verona will be fine. Now, let me do this before I turn into a damn monster.
All right, we're done here. Pack everything up. We need to regroup with the other Maulborn cadres and deliver this plague to the rest of Deshaan.
I guess this is a fight now. I never used to fight this much, until I met you. To run away? Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
Stop the Maulborn, you
We are the cleansing fire that burns across Morrowind. I need it! Change of plans?
Were you able to acquire any samples of the Moleborn curative? I'm really curious to see what the elixir is made of. I've been watching the townsfolk who received the curative and came to the same conclusion. But I'll be able to tell for sure after I analyze the elixir. Take this. It isn't much, but I'm sure you didn't have too much trouble in there. Thanks
Mother
for your
Morrowind
help.
has her
Now,
eye on
if you'll
you.
excuse me, I have some alchemical wizardry to perform.
My brother is gone, and I fear that my uncle doesn't have much longer. This plague, it's taken so many good people. And it was a bad one. Just when we need guidance and leadership the most, he left Circamora without a consul. Me? Yes, you're right. I have to be strong for the Cirque. Dethesan was still a swit, though. That's the same conclusion I reached. But at least the Cirque is safe, for now. Here, take this, for helping me find my brother and expose the true nature of the Moleborn. The Moleborn have been dealt with, but I could use a little more of your help if you don't mind. It's my uncle. He's still ill, and his condition has taken a turn for the worse. Nalene is working to develop some kind of treatment, but she could use your assistance. She can't work at her alchemy table and also gather the components she needs. Talk to Nalene. Let her know I ask you to assist her. She can be a little aloof, but she'll tell you what she needs you to do.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap. Get back, you fetcher!
Someone picked a bad time to visit Narcissus. Welcome to Narcissus, where people vanish in the night, and a flesh-rotting plague ravages those unfortunate enough to still be here. This must be your lucky day. My apologies. These past few days have pushed all of Hlalu's resources to the breaking point trying to find answers. Let's just say we're not any closer than we were when we started. Help? Sounds good to me, but I'm not in charge here. The house leaders are probably bickering in the kin house even as we speak. Talk to one of them if you really want to get involved in this mess.
Let's ride!
Yeah.
Did you recover any medallions? I hope so. I don't know what I... Thank you. Once the relic is safe and the Ashlanders are gone, we'll be able to resume our work. I may not be brave, but if I can help my order treat the afflicted, I will.
Welcome back. Something I can do for you? I'd be honored to help in any way I can, friend. What do you need? That's a dried animal heart. Is that from a goat? I don't... I'm, humbled by your gift, friend. We shall put it in a place of honor and reverence once the temple is rebuilt. We have so little after the destruction. Nothing that could match the uniqueness of this object. Well, here, take this loaf of bread. It isn't much, but it's the only Muthnar loaf to survive our flight from the temple.
What do you say we try some of the local fare? I'm famished.
I don't suppose you're here to buy a weapon. No, you probably just want me to fix another wagon wheel or something. Everyone just wants to get out of here. Look around. Narcissus is practically deserted. The plague, the curse, whatever you want to call it, it's driving everyone away. Or maybe that crazy story the villagers chatter on about is true. I guess anything's possible. I think the people are scared, and they should be. The Lodos plague rushes onward, and Narcissus is directly in its path. If there's any truth to the other rumors, then I'm sure the House Councillors will deal with it.
I told you, we're leaving this forsaken place. I'd rather... Wait. You're not my husband. What do you want? Narcissus isn't safe, stranger. Not that House Hlalu cares. Do the guards search for our missing people? No, because the House Councillors don't tell them to. I'm not going to become a victim. That's why I'm leaving. No one does anything in Narcissus if the Kin House doesn't command it. It's that large building over there. You can't miss it. Be careful, outsider. They might decide you're sick. Plague this, plague that. It's their only concern lately.
I heard you uncovered a lost shrine at Fungal Grotto. How eerie.
How do you fight something you can't see? It isn't fair. I can't cut the throat of the plague. I can't smash its bones. I can only wait until it fills me with its blackness and takes my life bit by bit. Me? No, not yet. I wait for the plague to find me. That's all we can do, isn't it? The House leaders debate how to keep the plague out of Narcissus, how to protect us. Why do they even bother? They try, but the solution eludes them. We'll slowly fade away, one by one, as the plague takes us all. Gates can't stop it. We can't lock it out. Enjoy your last days, outsider, for the plague takes us all in the end.
My heart is heavy.
Bunch of tightwads around here.
And that's why we should seal the city. We can't allow more afflicted into Narcissus.
That makes perfect sense, old friend. But we can't cut ourselves off from the outside world.
If you truly care about our people, you'll seal Narcissus and be done with it. We can't take any more chances.
I'm sorry you had to witness that. My friend shows great concern for Narcissus, sometimes greater than my own. What can I do for you? You'd think the entire town had disappeared the way everyone carries on. People are missing, but Giron has guards looking into the matter. For all we know, they fled to avoid the Lotus Plague. Very little. No one has actually seen any of these people leave Narcissus, and we don't have enough guards to follow up on every lead. I usually don't hire mercenaries, but these are desperate times. If you can prove these claims aren't just fearful delusions, report back to me immediately. You'll be rewarded. Giron believes we must seal Narcissus to protect it from the plague. Narcissus is a center of trade, and such drastic measures aren't called for. Though I admit, visitors have been few due to recent events. I haven't decided. They say I'm not aggressive enough, that my indecision hurts Narcissus. Perhaps Giron is right. I just don't know. Ah, Narcissus, my beloved city. At its peak, Narcissus was a vibrant center of trade. Merchants would come from far and wide to hawk their wares. Profits grew, and House Hlalu reinvested it in the city. That seems like so long ago. Most are back east, dealing with corruption inside Mournhold. Few want to enter a region ravaged by plague. But I won't give up. I'll weather this storm and lead Narcissus back to prominence.
Have you seen my damned apprentice? The boy's later than usual today. With my luck, he's probably gone off and gotten the plague. I wouldn't worry about it. I whipped him for messing up our shipments, and he's probably off sulking. The boy claims it wasn't his fault that we received the wrong crates. Like I believe that. He needs to pay better attention. They're stacked on the other side of the shed. Damn kids broke into them during the night, took whatever was in them and ran. If you want to pick through the broken crates, be my guest.
You're looking into matters that don't concern you, outsider.
They're coming for us. Whew, that was a bit of a warm-up.
Why did the guards allow them to camp so close to town? God, worthless, the lot of them.
Where's my husband? By Vivek's beard, if he's drunk and passed out somewhere, I'll leave without him. That no-good, useless piece of Kwama cattle. Oh, hello. You haven't seen my husband around, have you? Everyone knows my husband. Evis. If he hasn't borrowed something from you or finished off your Ash Lake ale, then you're not trying very hard. He was supposed to be back hours ago. That lazy lout is late. He ships our goods. He mentioned something about a botched delivery that he had to deal with. You know what he's probably dealing with. His thirst for ale. That would be a big help. I'm sure he's sleeping it off in one of the nearby houses. If you find an elf that smells of piss and ale, that's Evis. Tell him to hurry up or he's walking to Mournhold.
I make you stop talking. Permanently. Understand? I have no intention of letting an amateur screw up my investigation. Turn around and walk away. Now. You're interrupting my interrogation, that's what. And just as I was about to get to my favorite part. I have no quarrel with you. Not yet. So go away. Why is everyone in this town so damned stubborn? I'm armed to the teeth and dangerous as all get out, and you're not scared? Not even a little? Fine. You're lucky I don't feel like killing you today. Do what you will. Never mind. I'll do this another way. Know this, however. We've tracked shipments of the Lodos Plague into Narcissus, but we don't know what happened after they got here. Narcissus is in danger. Stay out of my way. You've been warned.
Could I have that letter back? I'd really appreciate it. Just give me that letter and let me go. No need to get involved in things that don't concern you, right? Please, let me go. Vox? Never heard of her. Why would I be afraid of a Vox? Now, will you let me go so I can take my wife to Mournhold? No more torture. I've had enough for one day. I'll tell you the same thing I told the crazy lady. The shipment contained something for the Morborn camped outside town. That's all I know. And I messed up. I delivered the shipment to the wrong location. But I fixed it. I fixed everything. Just you wait. Those missing villagers? It's no coincidence, you'll see. Vox will destroy you all.
March into the great houses.
How could could he be so stupid? I told him where to deliver the shipment, but he thinks he knows everything. That's why things get messed up. My apologies, just talking to myself, don't mind me. Nothing at all, don't mind me. Just a servant here. What's it to you, anyway? Why are you He's an important person in Narcissus. A writer. Writes all day, writes all night. But don't touch his journal. He can get frightfully angry. How would I know? I sweep, I dust. I don't read. The master would never let me look in his journal. His room upstairs is off limits. I stay down here, cleaning, just as my master tells me.
You're back. I hope you're here to tell me that my people are just imagining things and everything is fine. What's this? Notes? A journal attacked? Slow down. I've never heard of Vox. And the thought of someone smuggling Lotus Plague into Narcissus frightens me greatly. But where are the missing people? This news is very disturbing. I'm at a loss. People disappear into thin air and someone brought a plague into Narcissus? That terrifies me. How could they even accomplish this without our notice? I need to seal the city. No one gets in or out. I won't let any more of our people vanish. Will you perform one more task for us? To facilitate your mission, the guards have been informed that you may come and go as you please. Find Giron Sadri. He's upstairs. He needs to know what you discovered. Do whatever he asks. I need to speak to the guards and prepare to seal Narcissus.
So, half of Narcissus must vanish and plague must threaten the city before Ralden comes to his senses? And it takes an outsider to make him understand. Perhaps my friend isn't fit to lead anymore. Of course he did. Ralden hasn't been able to make a decision on his own in years. At least he's finally doing the right thing. As for you, I have something you can do. The Maulborn are obviously involved. Any fool can see that. With the city sealed, all of the guards will be busy. However, you don't have those responsibilities. I suggest you slice a path through their camps by the lake. Look for anything that will tell us the location of the Lodos Plague. Return when you find something.
don't give up, do you? Before you ask, yes, I've been following you. No, I have nothing to do with the missing people or the plague, and no, I'm not here to fight you. There, it's out of the way. Feel better? Now let's talk about why Giron wants you dead. Of course he did. Sending an overconfident outsider into camps full of Malborn certainly sounds like a day at the fair. And if they killed you, you'd never find out that he brought the plague to Narcissus, would you? I've been watching Narcissus for weeks. We even have an agent inside the kin house. Anything that enters or leaves Narcissus is tracked, and those broken crates had Giron's name written all over them. The question is, why? What have you discovered? This doesn't look good. There must be a reason why Giron wanted Narcissus sealed and why he wanted you dead. Get back there and find out. The organization I belong to does two things. Finds targets and eliminates targets. My target happens to be connected to the Lodos plague. Our goals overlap. Let's leave it at that. Sorry, we don't know each other well enough to get that personal just yet. Trust me, though. We both want to stop the Malborn.
Yes? Nice to see you again, but I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Did she? Well, I suppose I do. There are a few additives I require, but I can't very well walk away from my table while Ornis and the rest of the townsfolk need my skills. Even this interruption can prove disastrous where alchemy is concerned. I need Kind's Heart healing herbs, sour milk tea, and dragon scale mushrooms. The innkeeper usually has healing herbs. Grel Flan loved sour milk tea, and Sorel Tatus had a taste for exotic mushrooms. You should find what I need in those locations.
Nalene, please. You have to help him. Is he going to be all right?
Quiet, please. I need to concentrate.
It's times like these when I wish I had more help around here.
Don't worry, my lord. I'll make sure you get a dose.
It's times like... Well, I might have some around here someplace, but Kind's Heart is very rare and valuable. What? Why didn't you say so? Ornis has always been fair and pleasant to me, and he's a good customer. Please.
Where did you go to get those ingredients? Windhelm? No matter, you're here now. Were you able to acquire everything on my list? Healing herbs, dragon scale mushrooms, sour milk tea. You did it? Well done. I never doubted you for an instant. Now, let me have the mixture, if you please. This appears to be perfect. I truly am impressed. Now we'll see what happens and leave the rest in the Tribunal's hands.
Hello, hello. How are you doing today?
Our friend has done well. I'm not sure this will cure the plague, but it should at least slow down its progress. All right, that's it. Visiting time is over. Everyone out and let my patient rest.
I don't know how to thank you. Without your help, the Morborn would have destroyed the Cirque. I know. His fate is in the Three's hands now, but he certainly has a fighting chance thanks to you. Here, take this. There's no way I can truly repay you for what you've done for the Cirque, but it's a start.
I'm happy to say that the suppressant works. It's not a cure, but it should buy me the time I need to find a way to beat the plague.
That's wonderful news. If I wasn't worried about spreading the plague, I'd kiss you right on the lips.
Did you really thank me? Now I know the sickness has gone to your head.
keep us here, Raleigh. The guard has no right to keep us prisoners.
You're back. We need to talk. Ralden isn't here. He and Giron left some time ago, and Giron's connection to the Maulborn makes me a little concerned. Let's just say I'm well informed. I've suspected the connection for a while, and his abduction of the Councillor confirms it. My associate and I tend to avoid situations not covered by our contracts. Still, we might be able to assist one another. I don't know. I only know what the reports tell me. Giron probably took Ralden somewhere secluded, far from prying eyes. Narcissus is sealed. Villagers are missing. Crates of Lodos plague arrive in the night. Now you discover the plague intensifies when it festers inside a corpse. Makes you wonder about Giron's plan, doesn't it? Reports tell me that a group of villagers have decided to take matters into their own hands. I don't condone their actions, but they might have information. Find the Argonian called Slips Through Fingers. She can lead you to them. I have a feeling she's going to want your help. Tales of your exploits already spread through Narcissus. Find the Argonian, and I'd wager that before you say a word, she asks you to meet with her companions.
Why do I always drop things when I'm in a hurry? Keep your voice down and act like you're helping me. I can't go into details, not here, but I know you've been trying to find the missing people for House Lalu. Don't ask questions, just listen. We know where our people are being held, including Councillor Ralden. Follow the clues in the pack. I'll see you at the meeting place. Not here. Just look in the pack.
My wife has disappeared, but the guards refuse to act.
House Lalu wants us to believe that our friends and family left Narcissus without saying a word, but we have proof that they were abducted. And what does...
You found us. I apologize for my earlier abruptness. We heard you confirm that our people were taken. We're tired of waiting for House Lalu to act. We know where our people are being held, but because of the lockdown, we can't go get them. I watched the Maulborn abduct my egg sister. I saw where they took her. I saw Councillor Ralden and Advisor Giron go to the same place. You have to help us. I doubt the guards will try to restrain you. You can come and go as you please. Speak to Madras. Let him tell you our plan. You must help us. I need my egg sister back.
You must be the one Slips told us about. She said an outsider was hired to find our people. That's a strange thing for an outsider to do. even for Hlalu gold. What are you really up to? So that's it. Hlalu's leader disappears and they finally decide to take action. I don't give a damn about Councillor Ralden. I just want our people back. Act. We'll get weapons, ignore the lockdown and rescue our people. If anyone tries to stop us, we'll cut them down. I don't want to fight them. They have their orders, but they're wasting time. Every second that passes is another second our people remain in danger. Sometimes you have to resort to drastic measures to save the ones we care about. I know this isn't an easy decision, especially for someone who has no stake in this. But I have to know if you're going to help us. We could use someone with your skills. We're going to rescue our families, or die trying. I don't trust you, outsider. We'll deal with this ourselves. Leave us. Run back to your housemasters and stay out of our way.
How did you get in there? Madras doesn't let just anyone attend his secret meetings. Wait, you're the outsider working for Councillor Ralden. Please tell me you haven't bought into Madras's foolishness. I've been passing information to him. My mother vanished, but I have my orders. So, I've been hoping Madras and his people would find something I could take to the house leaders. What? Madras is going to get those people killed. They're farmers and peasants, not soldiers. I can't let them do this. You need to find the missing villagers and get them to safety before Madras leads this group to its doom. I'll find out where Madras thinks they are. But first, you have to help me slow Madras down. Cause a distraction, something that will slow them down and give you enough time to find our missing people. Everyone's on edge because of the Lodos plague. We can use that. You know what people think causes the plague? Rats. See the rats running around the village? Harmless, but people are afraid of them. Take this bag, grab as many rats as you can, bring them back here and release them at the door. That should scatter Madras's group for a while. You help me disrupt this meeting and save these people's lives, and I'll find out what Madras knows. Catch those rats. The little swits are quick. If you get too close, they'll run away from you. To grab them, stand as far back as you can. That way you'll catch them by surprise.
What's that noise? Rats! They have the plague! Run! Open the windows! Out of my way! Don't let them bite you!
It looks like the rats are moving in. I appreciate your help in this. Now no one will get hurt. Those people just want to see their friends and families again. But I don't want them to get hurt. Calling the guards will just make the situation worse. I got the information from my contact in the group. Report back to the kin house. I'll meet you there. I'm going to retrieve a key that you'll need. And keep this quiet, all right?
Sure, Bones. Why me?
Any sign of Giron or Ralden? That's good news. I also heard from my associate Nariu Virian. We may have finally gotten a few breaks in this sordid situation. Nariu told me you found a note at the Maulborn camp. That might be a link to the creator of the Lodos Plague. This drastically changes our stance on the situation here. I care only about a name and a location. Such information brings me closer to fulfilling my current contract. Because of this, I've decided to offer some assistance. I'll gather the House Hlalu guards and follow you. Whatever you find, the guard will be there to back you up. Now go. Find your ally and save the Councillor. I'll catch up with you soon. I'll gather the guards and follow in your path. Now go. Find your ally and let's finish this. I've been here for weeks, playing the political games common to all Dark Elf kin houses. I've decided I hate such games. But you'd be surprised what you can learn if you just stand back and listen.
Sometimes you hear more with your mouth shut.
I've got the key and the location you seek, as promised. Our plan might have worked a little too well. You can still hear screams coming out of Madris's house. Ruins beneath Narcissus. You can find the entrance to the west. Old door. Looks out of place against the rocks. Door's locked to keep people out of the ruins. Guess that didn't work out. Don't thank me. You're the one rushing into the fire. I should be thanking you. Just be careful down there. If what Madris said is true, you're going to run into a lot of opposition.
I knew it. The Maulborn are as dangerous as the Covenant these days.
Why did the guards allow them to camp so close to town? God, worthless, the lot of them!
Good, you shouldn't.
This is a fight now.
interference grows tiresome, outsider. After I destroy you, nothing will stand in Fox's way.
I wasn't worried. Were you worried? Keep your guard up until you've got your footing.
Giron betrayed me. He killed our people and put Lotus Plague into their bodies. Said it made it more potent. He needed a large supply of potential corpses. That's why he wanted Narcissus locked down. It's too late for me, but you must listen. Don't let anyone drink the water. The lake must be cleansed. And I need to tell you about Vox. She's their leader. Narcissus is only the beginning. They're making Lotus Plague in the Gorge. They're going to spread it to more.
Why carry on?
There you are. Good to see you made it. Still alive, I see. I suppose that justifies Nariu's confidence in you. Did you find them? How's Ralden? Are they inside? I see. Ralden was a good man who cared for his people. He should be remembered that way. The guards are dealing with a Maulborn in the ruins. What happened in there? So that's why he wanted Narcissus locked down. He wanted a ready supply of plague carriers. House Hlalu will make sure no one drinks from the lake until it's cleansed. Narcissus is safe, at least for now. We'll get these people to the healers. You should get some rest. I fear things are about to get more complicated. The Maulborn are more dangerous than we thought. I'm sure your help will be needed again. We'll make sure these people receive care. When you have a moment, return to Narcissus and speak to Nariu. She has a lead on the name you uncovered. I'll join you as soon as I can. Yes, I had Nariu investigate the evidence you retrieved from the Maulborn camp. She discovered something she wants to share. Find her back in town.
swear, I can't seem to finish a job without you showing up to complicate matters. Oh, just give me a moment, would you? I'm right in the middle of something here. The documents you found in the Morborn camp contained several names. A few appeared over and over. After a little bit of digging, I connected one of them to our target. Because I also learned that Hlalu troops have been ambushed by superior Morborn forces at the Obsidian Gorge. Our target leads those forces. We want the Alchemist. Saving Hlalu troops isn't part of our mandate, but maybe together. Now you've got it. Veron and I will join you shortly. We need to send our report and wait for our next orders. Stay safe. I'll see you soon, my friend.
What's happening? Help, please!
No screeching, spellcasting witch will best Norgrid Hardhelm. My head. Where am I? No pants? Oh, let me think. I was escorting a witch to Narcissus. She got frisky, but I'm a married man. After that, my memories get hazy. I think she cast a spell on me and took a valuable axe. It's been in my wife's family for generations. My wife will kill me if I lost her axe. Oh, my head. Hey, you could find that screeching witch and get the axe back. I think we had a small camp nearby. I'll catch up to you after my head stops hurting. If I come back without that axe, Vigna will never forgive me. And her mother, she'll give me that look. The one that says her daughter married a fool. Well, Norgrid Hardhelm is no fool. A witch cast a spell. That's the only explanation for why that axe left my hands.
What do you want? Of course not. Let me guess. You met my drunken fool of a husband, Norgred. I'm sure he was remorseful, hungover, and making up stories. He lost the axe of Halmer's Stormhand and tried to blame a witch? What he did was drink too much last night. He was bellowing about witches and plague husks when I came back with my herbs. Then he ran off half-dressed, waving the axe and yelling incoherently. I'd be grateful if you found it, too. Norgred probably dropped it near that house by the water where the plague husks have gathered. It's not that far, just down the hill. Maybe you'll find his pants there while you're at it.
No one goes into the gorge.
If you're planning to use the pass to Mournhold, find another route. It's not safe. The Morborn have overrun the traders' camp and occupied the pass. By the authority of House Hlalu, this area is closed. It's a death trap. We sent in some scouts to assess the situation, but they haven't returned. I don't want to march in there blindly, but we can't wait much longer. This pass is too important to allow it to fall into the Morborn's hands. It's the primary trading route between Mournhold and the west. It's also home to a trader's camp. Every caravan that comes through this part of Deshaan depends on that camp. That's an excellent question. Harassing caravans seems to go against their usual method of operations, doesn't it?
Speak to Captain Deril if you need something. About damn time we got some help out here. We're outmatched. Captain Deril will give you a little more insight into what's happening here.
Need to report that... Need to report back the alchemist who created the Lotus Plague. Merdendril. He's making it stronger, more potent. The Morburn plan to smuggle it into Mournhold. Infect the whole city. There's no time. You need to stop them. The Morburn can't bring cargo through the city gates without official papers. They're carrying forged shipping manifests. Maybe it's worth a try.
Kothal's the name. I was working as a guard in the training camp before the Malborn attacked. This elven scout was lucky I came along when I did. She was getting her arse handed to her. Did what I was taught to do. When outnumbered, I hide. Not the bravest move, but it kept the two of us alive. Listen, if you're going down there, I could use your help. I need some things from the camp. Things that are too important to fall into the hands of the Malborn. They're in 3 locked chests, so you'll need to get the keys first. 3 of the merchants I worked for wore the keys on chains around their necks. They were the first to fall when the Malborn attacked, but I don't think their bodies were searched very thoroughly. I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to say.
Really don't like your odds. Getting good at this. Well, I probably shouldn't be proud of that.
Did you get the stuff from the locked chests? Yeah. Fact is, I kind of lied to you. Those merchants owed me weeks of back pay, and now they're dead. My family will starve without that money. Those trinkets you recovered may not seem like much, but they'll feed my family for a year. I could not risk it. I'm sorry I misled you, but I can't let my children go hungry. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Set likes a quick study. But don't cry for Mummy.
You betcha!
Oh, I am so doomed. My wife? What about the witch? Oh, gods. I need to get that axe back. I think I remember fighting those husks. But thanks for finding the axe of Halmer Stormhand. I don't like it when Edvigna gets upset. She gets very loud. These don't look like my pants, but thank you for finding the axe.
There's my brave, pantsless warrior. Do you remember anything from last night?
There you are, my sweet. Briar Heart. I battled a witch last night.
Was she frightened off by your nakedness? Put some pants on, you sot!
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
The manifests. Did you get them? Good. This should buy us enough time to act. Good question. Before we strike back, we need to gather our swords. I wish I knew how many of the others survived. I think most of them were captured. I saw some of them dragged off toward that cave to the north. I'll report to Diril and let him know what's happening here. You go to the cave and see if you can find the others.
Take pride in your work, I always say.
Fate summons you, champion. Will you answer its call? Leramil the Wise sent me to find you, Proxy. Hermaeus Mora summons you once more to his service, in accordance with the contract you signed in Necrom. In Hermaeus Mora's realm of Apocrypha, there is a door that must not be opened. A secret, forgotten for millennia. But a Dremora named Torvasard remembers. He is determined to open that door. If he succeeds, reality itself could be undone. I am but a messenger. My task is to set you upon the path. Seek out Leramil the Wise in the Outlaw's refuge of this city. She will explain what must be done to avert the ruin of all. I am told you will be well rewarded for your service. Leramil the Wise awaits you amid the outcasts and exiles of this city. We who are chosen to serve the Goldeneye are often regarded with fear and suspicion in these lands. It is better to avoid attention.
I grew up in Narcissus. I can't believe this stupid plague almost turned the place into a ghost town. What do you need today?
The freshest produce. The freshest produce.
Come, do your trading here.
The Registrar still won't see us, and our guar steaks are beginning to spoil in their
Damn
carts.
these crowds! We're going to lose our entire shipment.
Too little time.
I'm sorry, but I have a note here for you from Master Rolus. It says you should start making waves if you wish to be a client.
I'll never understand why we...
Welcome, friend.
Stranger, may we speak? Over here, you have the look of someone who deals in gold and blood. We seek to right an injustice, but we can't do it alone. Until the Pact set us free, we were the property of the Volek family. Now the last of the Voleks has come to Mournold. Help us get revenge for generations of slavery. Find Bettina Volek, lure her to her family's townhouse, bring her there, and we will have our revenge. The Volek daughter can be found at the nearby inn. Look for her there.
I bring an urgent message from Rhea Opacarius, Chief Oracle of the Twilight Queen Azura. Best discuss that with Rhea. Too many eyes and ears here. She awaits you in the Cloudy Dregs Inn in Wayrest.
Alrighty folks, that is going to be it for tonight. It is time for me to go to bed. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. I love y'all bunches. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night and that you sleep well. And I will see you guys sometime tomorrow afternoon in the next one. Love y'all bunches. That's all. Bye.